Yeah, what it do, what it do. Welcome to another Snake Prince Live. It's been a minute. I almost missed the month. I try to do these lives every month, like once a month, and I almost missed the month of May because a lot of stuff been going on, which is why I'm doing this update, which because a lot of stuff been going on that I need to update everybody on. Um, if you noticed my, um, if you noticed my, I've been vlogging a lot. A lot of vlogs and videos have been dropping. These videos are old, but it took me a while to take the time to actually edit, put things together, and and get it uploaded. So a lot of these videos were pre-recorded weeks ago, and now I'm just now releasing them. Um, the unboxing, the unveiling, the intros, they were pretty much all shot in the same day. And so when y'all get these intros of these new snakes that I got, technically I've had a lot of these new snakes for at least a month or two. It's just it took a while for me like to actually put the videos up, but got a lot of life updates, breeding updates, things that's been going on with Creative Reptiles as a business. And then also I'm going to update y'all on about my second channel, Shed Yourself Vlogs, because I have a big major announcement that I will be unveiling on all social medias. It's going to be big. So pause, no pause. Um, so yeah, just letting y'all know, giving y'all a heads up. So let's begin with the live. And I will be referring to my iPad because it's my notes and my notebook, my breed notebook, as I'm talking to you guys for the monthly um, live. First of all, still on the Whiskey Bum Network, still doing Snakes in the Podcast. Past couple of episodes have been amazing. I know last week I was busy doing a event, which is what I'm gonna talk about in this live more in depth. But so Keys and Wiz went ahead and hosted for me. They did a review on the Thunderbolts, which was great. It was an amazing review show they did. They did great on that, and I agree with everything they said in that episode. So if you miss it, go back to Keys Constrictor's channel, hashtag replay gang, and watch that. And then this weekend, I did my top 10 80s artists, which was a lot of fun, especially with the people in the chats. So go ahead and check that out too if you missed the live. I still go live on that channel every Saturday, 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Eastern, for Snakes in My Podcast, and I'm having a ball. We are now on episode 80. Episode 80. Next week will be episode 81. So it's going to be a great time. Also, I'll be tapping into the chats. Mitzi, thanks for tapping in, Mitzi. I appreciate you. I'll be referring to my iPad to see the chats because I'm on my phone, and so I can't see the chats through my phone. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Mitzi. I appreciate that. You said I told my little sister about your other channel. I think she. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I have been getting some new followers. The channel is still small, but I appreciate all the new subscribers I've been getting on Shed Yourself Vlogs. And I've noticed the numbers, even though I haven't vlogged on there in a minute, I have been seeing the numbers go up, and I appreciate that. So thanks, Mitzi, for sharing my info out, and anybody else who has ever shared videos for Shed Yourself Vlogs. So let's go ahead. A lot of y'all already know because people have been talking about it all week. I've been talking about it. I mean, all month I've been talking about it. Keys and Wiz been talking about it, and I just want to say thank you, everybody. Thank y'all for the love and support y'all been giving me, because finally, after 2.5, almost 3 years, I finally graduated with my master's degree a couple of weeks ago. I thank y'all for all the love and support. I appreciate y'all. It's been a blessing. It was a long time coming. It was a lot of trials and tribulations, but I passed with all A's, a 4.0 GPA, and got my degree. And I've already sent the credentials to my job, And hopefully by the end of this summer, maybe beforehand, my pay raise will go up. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I know a lot of people who follow the Whiskey Bum Network already knew about it. A lot of people who know me, follow me on Instagram, already knew about it. But just in case anybody hits this live or new to the channel, thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. That's the biggest update that has happened. Let's see. Okay, okay. Thanks, Mitzi. I'll look for that. I think I did see that name. But thank you, thank you. I appreciate all the love. You and your sister and the support on the second channel. Um, and then let's see. Oh, last week was my birthday. I'm now the big 36, which means I'm 4 years away from 40. Oh God, can't believe that. Yes. I'm an 80/90 baby. So yeah, celebrated my birthday again. Got a lot of love that day from the entire reptile community. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all really made your boy feel special these past couple of weeks between my graduation and my birthday. It's been a fun time. Been a fun time. So those are the life updates. Now let's get on to the creative reptiles, the reptile updates. As of yesterday, no, what's today? The 20 is today, 26. Yeah. So as of the 24th, so day before yesterday, the Kazi project has officially begun. For those who don't know, I've been talking about this for a minute. I got my own Deeker gene thanks to Ash from Morph Minded. Appreciate you, bro. Ash from Morph Minded hooked me up and got me connected to my own Deeker gene, which is I'm calling the Kazi. And her name is Oya, and she locked with a blackhead, red gene, ringer gene male named Black Cherry on the 24th, and they stay locked that whole day into that night, um, into the next day. So it was almost 24 hours of love making over there. And I can't believe it that first lock it actually happened. And the boy, he's a first timer, he's a virgin. Got him from Fred and AJ F&A Balls. Thank you, I appreciate y'all brothers for hooking me up with that. And so yeah, I am on the we're putting the gas on it, we're putting the gas on it, the gene advancement stage. We are figuring this out, and hopefully, no, I'm speaking into existence. I'm learning to stop doubting myself and stop doubting my ability and stop doubting my goals. When I'm not going to say if anymore, I'm taking that out of my vocabulary. When she goes, and when she lays eggs for me, and when they hatch, we are going to prove her out. We're going to either figure out whether she is an incomplete dominant or recessive. And hopefully she will prove out as a incomplete dominant. That way we can go straight into figuring out whether she has a viable super. And so she is from Benin, straight out of Africa. She is a granddaddy type gene, but she also got some other characteristics that's like, just if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back a couple of vlogs where I introduced the Kazi project, where I show her off, and also go on my Instagram. I've been showing pictures of her ever since I got her. She has some things going on. She will prove out. It's just we got to figure out whether she is an incomplete dominant or a recessive, and what she can look like in some combos, and we gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out, gonna put in the work. But yep, their first lock was on the 24th. And as of yesterday, when they unlocked, the 25th, when they unlocked, and I separated them, I cleaned him off. I cleaned him off with a baby wipe. I've been using, thanks to Reggie from Reggie's Urban Jungle. He talked about using unscented baby wipes to clean out his snakes and stuff like that. Um, And I've been starting doing it ever since I heard him say it on the podcast. And I just wiped his area, his manhood, and his body off, um, with the baby wipe. Put him back in his tub. And that night, last night, now mind you, both him and Oya, the Kazi gene, both Black Cherry and Oya have been living on live rodents their whole life. They've been on live rodents, whether it's mice, Norwegians, whatever, their whole life. They both took frozen thawed ASLs for me last night without hesitation. I didn't have to do much dangling. I didn't have to tease it. The moment I opened that tub, they were at it. They was like, pop! And I'm just happy. One, because when I did my first clutch a couple of 20, what was the first clutch? 23. So 2 years ago. That male, Mr. Gold, he went off food for like 3, almost 4 months, which everybody says that's normal. Sometimes males do go off food. So I was a little nervous with Black Cherry because he's a lot smaller. He is adult breeder size, but he's a lot smaller than what Mr. Gold was when I bred him. So I was a little nervous. I was like, I pray he don't go off food. Um, I'm gonna offer frozen thawed. If he rejects it, then I will grab a live from my mentor and throw it in there and see if he takes it. But praise be to God, he took it. He took that frozen thawed ASF last night, and I'm so happy. And Oya did as well. Like I said, both snakes have been living off live food their entire lives, and they did not care. After they got through love making, they took it. So super happy, super excited, and super grateful and blessed that neither one of them went off food. Now the moment Oya goes, and I'm gonna keep breeding them. I don't have an ultrasound, so breeders recommend, you know, breeding or locking once a month, get a couple of locks in until she goes off food or until you see an ovulation or whatever. So that's the method I'm taking since I don't have an ultrasound, but I'm just going to keep pounding her with food, next month, hopefully if it rains next month, I'm going to do it again, put him back in there with her, see what they do, and we're gonna keep going until she goes for us. Again, I'm speaking it into existence. I'm no longer using the word if. When she goes for us and we are able to get some eggs this year, woo! I can't wait. I can't wait. And when I get my male Kazi out of this, growing, it's gonna be immediate holdback. Actually, most, if not all of them, going to be holdbacks. So if I get a female, I might send one to Ash and let him do what he do with his magic. Since he's the reason why I got her. But you know, when I get my male though, ooh, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. But super, super excited. I've been on cloud nine last, ever since that first lock. I remember coming home from a photo event, which I will be talking about in a minute. Um, I came home from a photo event, hopped straight on Sophisticated Ignorance podcast with Wiz and the rest of the crew. And as Wiz was doing his, introductions and stuff, as Wiz was doing, the typical intros of the podcast stuff, I went into my bedroom to go check. And when I saw them locked, oh my gosh, I just been grinning. I've been going to bed grinning and waking up grinning. I was like, yes, we are now progressing. Progressing. Speaking of which, what up, AJ and Fred and AJ in the chats? I told y'all I gotta go back and forth since I'm on my phone. I gotta look up on my iPad to see. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. What up? Good morning. Let's see. Cleaner snakes and listening in. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm excited too, AJ. I'm excited too. It's just so much fun, so much fun, and so much excitement. You know how they say you get a natural high or a natural high of endorphins when you work out, when you run, at least for us, it's called runner's high. If for y'all know, I do long distance races like 5Ks and 10Ks and half marathons. When you're done, as tired as your feet and legs are, when you're done, you get a natural high, a natural endorphic rush, energy. I think there's something called a breeder's high, a natural serotonin going in your body where you just get a natural hype, a natural rush when it comes to breeding snakes. That's why I'm a coin. I'm gonna start calling it the breeder's high. I felt it. That I've been feeling it for the past 48 hours, and I think when you um when you get first see that first lock, when you open the tub and you see that mother on eggs, when you see that first pip and you cut the eggs, I think that's when the breeder's high happened. And right now I've been on a good 48 hours breeder's high. So super. Pete, thanks for tapping in. Garden State Pythons. Let's see. Yes, happy Memorial Day, everybody. Oh, I forgot to say happy Memorial Day, everybody, to all the veterans who have passed away, who are no longer with us, including my grandfather. RIP. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Memorial Day weekend. Let's honor those who have served and who have now gone into the ancestral plane. I'm the type of person, I don't technically believe in the whole heaven hell thing, but I do believe our spirits live on. I do believe that our spirits don't just dissipate. So today is a day we honor the spirits of those who have passed on, but who have fought for our lives, fought for our freedoms. And yes, so happy Memorial Day to all of those who have served and who have passed on. Remember, y'all, Veterans Day is for the living. Memorial Day is for those who pass. So happy Memorial Day to those beautiful souls who are no longer with us, who served. And we appreciate and everything that you've done for us. So thanks for reminding me, Pete. And good tapping in. I appreciate you. Let's see. It's the first pairing of my dinker, Pete. I have bred before. This won't be my first clutch. This will be my second clutch, actually. Well, ostrich. And we're going to talk about the ostrich because back in November, I paired my campfire, which is a calico inchy cinnamon girl. She's 100% head pie. I paired her to my pinstripe 100% head pie because I'm trying to make my own calico pies, and I don't care if they got pinstripe in them because I love pinstripe pies. They are dope. But I did that pairing back in November, and at first it looked like she was going to go for me, and then it looked like she absorbed her eggs. She absorbed her follicles or whatever and wasn't going to go for me. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm going to keep it pushing. I kept feeding her throughout the winter, kept doing what normal animal care. And then last month timeline is kind of iffy. Anyways, I went to clean her one day and I thought I saw an ovulation. I'm not 100% sure, but it did look like football size. I thought I saw ovulation. And then she went into shed, and I believe I have a prelay shed. So we will see. Fingers crossed. I say all that to say fingers crossed. I will have my second clutch of eggs in 30 days, which is my calico head pie to my pinstripe head pie to get some calico pie. So if that happens, then this pairing that I'm talking about, my Kazi gene, my Digger gene, will be my third clutch ever. Either way, I'm excited. I'm excited as hell. So whether it's just been a wild ride. I went from not thinking the calico was gonna go to now thinking she changed her mind. She's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna go and give you some. Like I'm just, she frustrates me. Roger frustrates me. So we will see. In 30 days, I might see some eggs, and then this will be clutch number 2. And then when my Kazi gene, my Digger gene, that just locked 2 days ago, Saturday. She will be my third clutch ever. So I'm excited. I've just been on cloud 9. Regardless of what happens, I've just been on cloud 9. I'm really enjoying the breeding process. It's been a lot of fun, and yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how things happen like that. FNA, I definitely agree. Breeder high is a real thing. Yeah, I believe that. That's you just can't help but smile. Yeah. But anywho, so yeah, that's the breeding updates. Now let's get to the let's see. I had a girl drop 7 eggs on me yesterday, hatched her out in the first clutch, grew her up, and now she's oh, that's so dope. I can't wait till that happens. I can't wait till something I produce grows up and breed for me. That's gonna be dope. I'ma cry. I'm a sensitive thug. I'll tell y'all right now. I talk a lot of shit, but I'm a sensitive thug. So when one of my grandbabies have babies, I'm a cry. I'm a cry. Whether it's my first clutch, second clutch, it don't matter. When that happens, that's gonna be a breeder's high. Like, dang, I made you, and now you're making babies for me. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. So congrats, Pete. Congrats. It was a personal go. Congrats, congrats. I'm so happy for you. Um, let's see. What else did I want to talk about in this update live stream? So yes, the Kazi project has begun. We putting gas on it. Gene and gas means gene advancement stage. That's what we're calling it, GAS, the gene advancement stage. So we putting the gas full throttle to the metal on the Kazi gene, trying to prove her out. Super excited. So the other part of Creative Reptiles, the biggest part of Creative Reptiles that everybody know me for, is the photography, videography, and educational presentations. That's what we're known for, overall. And so we were off season. We go off season every winter. So roughly after, global warming, weather's been kind of crazy. So usually after Halloween is when we stop, because in Memphis, Halloween night in the past, Halloween night on out will be freezing temperatures, and we will go off season because I'm not bringing the snakes outside for photo shoots or anything like that. So we will go off season from Halloween to March when it gets warmer. However, with global warming, we got a chance to extend that a little bit last year. So technically, the snakes didn't go off season to like almost mid-November. It was crazy. It would be like 70 degrees in November, and I'm like, what the fuck? But hey, we pushed it. The snakes were able to still do their photo shoots and go to their school visits. But then once it got cold, we went off season, and now we're back in season because it got a lot warmer now. We finally in the summer months, and we started back in March, mid-March, because we had some prom send-offs, some prom photo shoots, and we've had a fashion show we've done, and so we've been in season for a minute, but now we're really, really kicking off. And so last week we did something called there's a it's a art museum slash garden where people come to visit. It's very popular here in Memphis. It's called the Dixon Gardens and Gallery, and they have something called Community Day, which happens like once every couple of months, where it's free for everybody because it's a museum that runs off memberships. So you have to be a member, or you have to pay to go and see it. Even if you're not a member, you have to pay to go see it. Well, every couple of months they'll have something called Community Day, where everybody can come. Everybody's welcome to come for free that one day, and they have different themes. Well, this past week, their theme was wildlife, go wild, and so they had all these different games and activities for families to have. They had they decorated like crazy with paper mache giraffes and lions and stuff like that. Like, it looks so nice and so beautiful. And they, one of their event organizers or directors is actually a photographer that has known me over the years because we've collaborated in the past. And so when they told her the theme, or they decided the theme, she was like, I know the perfect person who can bring wild animals to us, and it'll be cool. So she emailed me, or she texted me, and asked me would I be down to come and bring the snakes for education show. So we technically vended because we did have a table, we did have a booth. We vended there and we did educational presentations. And I took um, wildlife safari backpacks for little kids, those little drawstring backpacks, and snake slap bracelets, which I gave out for free. I didn't charge anybody anything because usually I'll charge like a couple of bucks for those when I vend, but gave it out completely free. Got rid of all that. And then I had the snakes. I had Jimmy, my boa, my 6 foot boa. I had Jafar, the OG ball python, my first snake, and then I decided to try out Gamora. Gamora is my baby Burmese python. Now Gamora, I got her from Lady Tiz Exotics, Nicole, and Lady Tiz Exotics worked with Gamora as far as desensitizing and taming, that quote unquote taming down ever since she came out the egg. So by the time she got to me, she was not a bitey baby. She was not a flighty baby. She wasn't aggressive or defensive at all. So I said, let me test it out. I won't let nobody hold her. I will hold her, but I'll let people see her and, touch her tail or something like that, or along the backside of her body. And when I tell you, Gamora did such a great job with those kids. Like, and people ask me questions, like I gave them, general facts on all the snakes, the boa, the ball python, the Burmese python, and everybody was surprised how something that tiny that was fitting in the palm of my hand will become the big snake that they see on TV in the Florida Everglades. You know what I'm saying? So it just kept blowing people's mind, like that little thing is gonna be, yeah, yep, she will. But she did such a great job, to the point to by the end of the show, by the time I left, there was one child, well, one teenager who was able to hold her no problem. At first I was scared and I didn't want nobody to hold her, but by the end of the day, by the time we was getting ready to leave, it was one teenager who rushed to the table before we broke everything down and put the snakes up, and I was about to pack the car. And she was like, "Can I please see the snakes?" So she got to see Jimmy and Jafar and stuff. And she was like, "I'm not afraid to get bit. May I please? I just want to hold her." And so I let her hold Gamora, and Gamora did such a great job. I was a proud dad, man. I was like, yeah, we're gonna do good. Gamora's gonna be definitely be in rotation for the photo shoots and educational shows, because her disposition, and I got to give them all the credit to Lady Tiz Nicole, because Lady Tiz Nicole said she took the bites from all the Burmese babies from the time they were out the egg to the time she was ready to sell them. She did the work. I just continued and stayed consistent in handling her and pulling her out once a week, just to, but I was really a proud dad. That show, that was a great event, had a lot of fun, and we educated a lot of people, a lot of folks. Yeah, that was a good event, and it really really motivated me. It really really motivated me to do more of those type things. So I'm be doing that a lot this summer, even if I just go to a park and set up a little foldable table that I got at the house, and just take the snakes and educate people on them and introduce people to them. But I'm super pumped and super excited. I can't wait for Gamora and Juju, my Dora Freetic. I can't wait till both of them become, even if they're sub-adults, where they're a little bit bigger and I can wear them like around my waist or on my shoulder. When they get that big and they are that tame and that calm and that um uh calm demeanor and loving, oh, that's gonna be, we're gonna win a lot of people over with those two snakes. They did such a great job. Let's see. AJ said, "That's super awesome, bro. Thank you for being." Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Missy said, "That's all." Thank you. Thank y'all. So yeah, that was a great, great event. I was super pumped about that. And then Becca, the one who booked me for that event, she's also a fellow photographer. So she was running around taking pictures, and she got some amazing shots of me and the snakes. And I'm like, oh, I was so happy when she sent me those. And I did post them on my Instagram if you missed it. So go back. it was a fun time, great experience, and I was super happy to get those photos for our what do we call it? I'm sorry, I'm having a brain dump. This is what happens when I don't drink coffee on time. Portfolio. For our portfolio, we got more pictures to add to the portfolio for the snakes. Let's see. And then yeah, Saturday, the same day that the Kazi Jean, the Kazi girl lock with the black head boy, I went out and did an annual photo meetup that happens every year, every Memorial Day weekend here in Memphis. It's called the Grind City Meet because in Memphis we're known as the Grind City. That's our little nickname. And so every year for the past 10 years, this is actually a 10-year anniversary. For the past 10 years, a whole bunch of photographers and models come together and meet in downtown Memphis, and we just walk around and take pictures with each other and just collaborate. Like it's a fun time. It's a great vibe, and there's always an after party, which I never stay because I gotta take the snakes back to the house. But it's just a vibe. Like I said, you have different photographers, no matter your level, whether you're a pro published photographer, all the way to the person who just picked up a camera for the first time, meeting with models of different levels, models who have been in major magazines, GQ magazines and stuff, to the models that's just now starting off trying to build their portfolio. And we all come together and we just collaborate and just walk around downtown Memphis and take pictures. And not only does it show the beautiful talent of the photographers and the models, but it also shows the beautiful side of Memphis. Because every time people hear about Memphis, oh, it's the most dangerous city in the U.S. Oh, it's crazy, crime rate is, and then it's like it at least give people a more positive outlook of Memphis. Like, dang, when they see the portraits that we post, they're like, where in Memphis is that? I always get that all the time from people who live here. Where is that in the city? I've never been to that spot. What's that location? And you get to see the beauty and the talent of the city. And it's a great vibe. And so for the past couple of years, I know I've missed some years because there have been some Memorial Day weekends where we're out of town, me and my family. And so I have missed probably out of all 10 years, I probably missed about 3 or 4. But I was so happy. But for the past couple of years, me and the snakes have been going there, and the snakes are always a hit. Last year it was Jafar and Jimmy. I think the year before that it was just Jimmy. I think the year before that it was Jafar and Jasmine. Well, when I do photo shoots or when I have photo events coming up, I try to feed my snakes based off the events. So if I know a photo, let's just say someone booked me for a photo shoot with one of my snakes. Let's say they asked for Jimmy for this Saturday, coming Saturday. I will skip feeding him this week. One, so he don't pee and poop on the model, and two, so he don't go into shed. And so for years, I've been able to do stuff like that, and it worked. For some reason this year, all my models, all the snakes who are models, not that I was like, I'm not going to feed this week so that they could be ready for the Grind City meet. All of them bitches went to shade. I went into Jimmy's cage, deep blue. I went in Jafar's cage, deep blue. I was like, motherfuckers. I went to Juju, deep blue. I'm like, golly, y'all. Really? Like, I purposely did not feed y'all this week so y'all wouldn't do this, and y'all did it. So, but thank God the OG, the veteran, the one who's been doing this since the very beginning of Creative Reptiles, Jasmine, was not in blue. So I grabbed her, and she's just a normal classic, super classic, 13-year-old ball python. But she's been a vet. Like I said, when I first started this in 2018, her and Jafar were the first ones because they were the only snakes I had at the time, and they were the first ones to start off this whole photo shooting photography rental gig. They started Creative Reptiles, and I took her and she did not disappoint. And I posted this morning a photo that I took myself with the camera with the homie Chris. long time collaborator. Me and him been collaborating and doing photos a lot together over the years. I just posted it on my Instagram, so if you missed it, go back, check that out, like it, heart it, share it, all that jazz. But Jasmine did what she had to do. She understood the assignment, and she was the only snake who was not in shed. So, but it worked out. It worked out. A lot of people who are afraid of snakes, a lot of models who we got side eyed and people looking like this all throughout the whole event. And by the end of the night, because it started at like 6, by 8 o'clock when it was over, and everybody was getting ready to either pack up and leave or go to the after party, so many people came up, models and photographers came up and said, before you leave, can I please hold that snake? And that's why I do what I do. Like that's the whole purpose of me doing this shit. And yeah, she won a lot of hearts yesterday. I mean Saturday. And so be on the lookout. People have already started tagging me in photos that they've taken. Some people have already DM'd me some pictures that they've taken of her with different models. And so it's going to be some heat dropping. It's going to be some heat dropping all through Instagram. I'm going to be resharing, repurposing it, reposting, and tagging the people who took the photos and stuff. It was a great time. Let's see. Missy said, I miss doing photography. Oh, hey, get back on it. Get back on it. Pick up that camera and start taking pictures, even if you just do it for yourself. Because that's what I do. Even though I retired from being a professional photographer, and by professional, I mean I used to be booked to take pictures of people's weddings, engagements, proms, birthday parties. I retired from all of that because it was draining me, and it wasn't the type of photography I love to do. I love doing the reptile stuff. I love doing just straight portraits. I love doing wildlife photography when I travel or just going to my local zoo. I love that's what I love. That's what makes me happy. And so I retired, quote unquote, from being a professional photographer, but I still go out and take pictures. Like as soon as I get through this live, I'm going to the Memphis Zoo because I'm a member there with my camera, and I'm just gonna go take pictures of the animals there, the tigers there, the snakes there, and just because I want to do it for me. So if you haven't done photography in a while, Mitzi, get on it, go back and do it. Even if it's just for you, just have fun, and it's so great. Let's see, I'm gonna have to go with you on the next so I can help you with the snakes. Man, I always miss the after party, but technically this year I could have made it because the weather was so good that the snakes could have hung out with us throughout the whole night. But I know me, if I get one drink in me, it's not gonna be a good me, a snake, and drinks and alcohol. No, let's not do that. But yeah, it happens every Memorial Day weekend. So if anybody is ever just happened to be in Memphis or close to Memphis, y'all gotta come out. That's a fun time. A fun time. Dickies, thanks for tapping in. I appreciate you. Robinson, thanks for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Let's see. What other updates have happened? So we talked about Grind City Meet. We talked about Community Day at the Dixon Gardens. Oh, our next event, and thank God Juju is in shed now, because then he will be ready for this event. This is my event that I'm so excited about. June 7th, which is happening very soon, very, very soon, probably in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, is Pride Festival here in Memphis. And every year I take the snakes. I always buy the VIP tickets so I can get in early and get all the goodie bags and enjoy the festival before the big crowds come. But I always take a snake with me because it's outside. It's in downtown Memphis. It's outside. It's at a park, and they allow pets to be there, people with their dogs on the leash and stuff. So I always take the snakes, and the snakes are always a big hit. It's gotten to the point to where the organizers at Pride are looking forward to seeing the snakes. Like last year, I went to go pick up my VIP pass, and one of the organizers for the Pride Festival and the parade was like, are the snakes coming? Are the snakes coming? And I was like, yeah. So last year, I took Keita with me, my Belle, my Blue-Eyed Lucy, she was a great hit. This year it's gonna be all about the retic. It's gonna be Juju. So, and I'll be wearing my Creative Reptile Trans gear outfit. I got my hat. So this the one Candy Lady Creations did for me, and she also did this bucket hat. So I don't know which one I'm gonna wear yet. I might rotate them throughout the day. So these are the Trans Pride colors, and so I'll be wearing probably both hats. I'll probably be rotating them with my jersey and my shorts, and just enjoy the parade with Juju and enjoy the festival. Let people take pictures with him, and it's going to be a great time. I'm super excited. Pride Fest in Memphis is my jam, and the snakes are always a big hit. So so excited about that. That's coming up June 7th. Can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. And yeah, so that's it with the Creative Reptiles update. I've already gave y'all my life update. Now let's go to the final update of my YouTube reptile life journey, and that's the running. So for those who follow me on my second channel, Shed Yourself Vlogs, that's my second channel. That is my transition and fitness weight loss journey channel. And for those who follow me, shout out to Fred, shout out to Pat, shout out to Mitzi, shout out to Bosa. They've been following my journey and supporting me down, regardless of how long it takes me to post a video, how many videos I post on there. I know those people, they go always comment, like, and share. So I appreciate y'all. But I know I have not done, I think I did like one or two vlogs since my big race weekend at Disney World. And it was only because as soon as we got back home, life been life, and I've been busy as hell. I was going through my whole car issue of getting a new car, and not having one for a long time. And then of course prepping for graduation. That month, the month of April, it was statewide testing at the school system. So my 9 to 5 was stressful as hell. And by the time we got through with all that, with the testing, the kids and everything, I just was not motivated to go to the gym. I was not motivated to working out. I was not, I'm be honest, I was not motivated to do anything fitness related. So I did take a little hiatus, but I'm back, and vlogs are coming because I have a couple of races, and I have a big announcement that I'm premiering here first, and then I will post on Instagram, and then I, I would do a vlog for both Creative Reptiles and Shed Yourself Vlogs, breaking down my big announcement and what I want to do. But let's get down to it. I have signed up for multiple 5Ks and I think one 10K to help me prepare for my 10K in January at Walt Disney World, because I'm going back to Disney. I'm going to do a 10K, which is 6.2 miles, at their big marathon weekend. Their big marathon weekend is 4 races. They have a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, a full. A lot of people, thousands of people, sign up and do the Dopey Challenge, which is you're running all 4 races. You running 5K Thursday, 10K Friday, half Saturday, and the marathon on Sunday. I know me, I ain't doing that shit. I'm only doing one race, and that's the 10K. So I am training all summer long and all winter long until their race in January. So there are a couple of races that I signed up for this summer that I'm doing. I signed up. Run Disney has a virtual challenge they do every single summer. It happens from June 1st to August 31st. So basically, the challenge is you have to run a 5K every month. So for the month of June, you're running a 5K. For the month of July, you're running a 5K, which is 3 miles for those who don't know. And then August, you're running a 5K. And if you register for all 3 races, if you register for the challenge and you do all 3 races, and you submit your time, whatever, all that jazz. They will send you 4 medals. They will send you a medal for the June race. They'll send you a medal for the July race. They'll send you a medal for the August race. Then you get a 4th medal for completing the entire challenge. So I signed up for the challenge. June, the theme, and every race is a different theme. So this summer series, this virtual series, is based off of the theme park rides. So the month of June, the ride is the Pirates of the Caribbean. So I'll be doing a 5K on that. And the medal I get will be themed around that. For the month of July, I'll be running a 5K, and it'll be based off the Jungle Cruise ride. So it's going to be a medal based on that. And then the August is going to be the Big Thunder Mountain ride, and it's going to be based off that. And then for completing the challenge, you get another medal, which is the castle at Walt Disney World. It's a castle medal, and it's called the Happily Ever After medal, and it lights up because Happily Ever After is the name of the fireworks show at Walt Disney World. So you have the castle, you have it light up for to represent the fireworks. So you get 4 medals. So I will be running a 5K every month the whole summer, and I will be recording each one, and I'm gonna do it at different locations. So I know for a fact the Jungle Cruise one, I'm going to do at the Memphis Zoo. I'm going to run the entire 5K at the Memphis Zoo um, for the Jungle Cruise because it matches jungle wildlife. Um, the Pirates of the Caribbean is I'm either going to run it on a treadmill or I'm going to run it at the Shelby Farms Park here in Memphis. It's a big, giant park. It's a totally different scenery than what y'all used to on my Shed Yourself Vlogs channel. So I'm gonna do that. And then the Big Thunder Mountain. We don't have any mountains here. So if I do the Pirates of the Caribbean at the Shelby Farms Park, I'm either gonna do Big Thunder Mountain either around downtown Memphis. So you'll be able to see the scenery there, or I'll do it on the treadmill. I haven't decided yet, but each individual race will have its own dedicated vlog of me documenting me actually running the 5K. So it's to hold me accountable, and it's to show the progress that I'm actually making. And so those will be each individual vlogs for the channel, the Shed Yourself Vlogs channel. And then of course, I will unveil once Disney ships me the medals. I will unveil all the medals in a separate vlog on that channel. So you're going to get at least 4 guaranteed vlogs on the channel of Shed Yourself Vlogs. And of course, whenever I go back to the gym, I'll be doing my workouts. I'll be doing that. And then, of course, I'm also going to continue the transition journey because I am going to take proper steps of my transition. I really, really need this chest gone. So I'm going to be seeking doctors, seeking consultation with the doctors, trying to get the prices because of this president and administration, they're taking away a lot of rights. And so what could have been covered with my insurance, I'm going to have to pay out of pocket, which is going to be between $8,000 and $10,000. So yeah, I'm going to document that entire journey. I'm going to attempt, but it's not guaranteed, thanks to this current presidential administration. My name change to be legally Elias, because for those who has ever shipped me a snake, or I shipped a snake to y'all, because of legalities, I have to put my dead name that I no longer go by on documents. When y'all ship me a snake, then I got to pick it up for FedEx because that's the name that's on my license. So that's a big hurdle that I'm trying to officially change on my birth certificate, my social security card, and my ID, my name to officially Prince Elias. Um, and then so I'll be documenting that whole journey. That entire thing is going to also be on the Shed Yourself Vlogs channel. Now that I graduated grad school, and now that I'm getting this raise because of my master's degree, I'm able to take the necessary steps to transition and um, legally and physically, because I'm now getting more money than I had in the past. I'm no longer working, I'm no longer living paycheck to paycheck. I'm now able to have more money to where I can be able to continue following my goals for transitioning and my reptile goals and stuff like that. So it's getting better, a little bit of setback because of the government, but also there are still some positives because a lot of the stuff they're trying to take away, a lot of rights they're trying to take away, it's really a state by state cases. So far right now, Tennessee isn't affected. So I need to get the ball rolling and change some shit like my name and stuff like that before it does affect me in Tennessee. So again, all that's going to be documented on the Shed Yourself Vlogs uh, channel. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to that. And I appreciate those who are already subscribed to help follow that journey of physical, mental, and health overall. My journey as a trans man in this world, and trying to live a healthier, better lifestyle. Because, like I told y'all earlier, my birthday just passed. I'm 4 years away from being 40 years old, and I've been overweight most of my life. I just want to make a change. And one of my goals is on my 40th birthday, maybe not exactly on my birthday, but on my 40th year of being alive, I want to run a full marathon. I want to complete a full marathon. That's a goal. So that's what that channel is for. And lastly, before we end it, I have to make a big announcement pertaining to that channel. So I told y'all about the summer races that I got for the Run Disney events. Well, another race that is near and dear to my heart, that I do almost every year except for last year because we were out of town, is the St. Jude Memphis Marathon races. St. Jude is a big children's hospital. It treats kids with cancer and without the parents having to pay out of pocket. And everything St. Jude do is run by donations. It's run by fundraising. That's how they're able to pay the doctors and everybody and make it to where the parents, because a lot of parents and a lot of families have to move to Memphis when their child's diagnosed with like leukemia or brain cancer or anything like that, um, because we're the number one cancer research hospital treatment and stuff. And so for families to uproot their entire lives to come to Memphis to treat their child, St. Jude is run off donations and fundraising so that the parents don't have to worry about where they're going to sleep, how they're going to live, what they're going to eat, and also medical bills. Because if you think your regular healthcare shit is expensive, oh my gosh. I've been volunteering for St. Jude for so many years, and the cost of just the chemo alone, not the tests, not the radiation therapy, like the chemo alone, it's crazy, y'all. That people even have to think of the number that they could possibly have to pay to keep their child alive and help save their child. So I say all that to say, I am running the St. Jude Memphis Marathon. It happens every year in December, but I'm doing the 5K. And not all, usually I just pay the registration and that's it. It's like $60. But this year I want to raise money. I want to actually fundraise for this race. So I committed and dedicated to fundraising $1,750. And so that's where my big announcement comes in. I am going to do a couple of fundraisers throughout the entire summer as I'm training. And the first one I'm doing is a spin to win. And it's going to be I'm still going to talk to Keys about it, but I think I'm going to do the actual spin the win, announcing the winners um, on a Snake Cinema podcast, because the podcast get more eyes on it than my personal channel, than this channel, and then Shared Yourself Vlogs channel. So I'm going to do a spin the win, and basically when I make the major announcement and announce when we're going to actually do it, I I am going to post the St. Jude link, the link to my fundraising page. The rules are you have to donate to that page. You're not donating to me. You're not sending me money on Cash App. Your money's going straight directly to St. Jude. And so every race, every runner who's running the race and fundraising, we have our own dedicated page where whoever donates under our page, the money goes straight to the hospital. It does not go to us. It does not go to the runners. It goes straight to the hospital. And so the rules of the spin to win is that you have to donate. And what I'm going to do, my rules are minimum $10. Minimum $10 you donate will get you a slot in the spin to win. Now, I'm going to do my research and find one of those spin wheel websites, because let's say you donate $10. Well, that's your name in the spin to win. But let's say you donate $50. Your name is going to be in the spin to win 5 times. And so I know there's going to be a limit to these spinning website things where we draw names and stuff. If their limit, let's say it's like 10 names or whatever, or 50 names or 100 names, then I might have to do the old school, write everybody's name down or type everybody's name down, put in a hat, shake it up, or put in a jar, shake it up, and just pull. Because I want everybody to have a chance at winning this pack. So what is this pack? What is the prize? The grand prize for the spin to win. And again, the more money you donate, the more entries you have into the spin to win. But the prize is going to be Shared Yourself Vlog official merch, because it's the fitness, the workout, the weight loss um, journey. Shared Yourself Vlogs official merch. You're going to get a t-shirt. The winner's going to get a t-shirt. The winner's going to get a sling bag. The winner's going to get Croc shoes. And the winner is going to get a hat. So that's 4 prizes that you get in the spin to win. And so I think I'm going to do a 2-week span, so it gives enough people time to donate. And again, you're not giving the money to me. You're sending it straight to St. Jude. And and how I will know that you um, did it, you're going to screenshot it and send it to me. You can either send it to me via Creative Reptiles Instagram, or I will put my email address, my Creative Reptiles email address, in the promo of the spin to win. And you're going to either email me at creativereptiles@outlook, or you're going to DM me on IG a screenshot of your donation, a confirmation screenshot from St. Jude that says, thank you for your donation. Send me that, and that's how I know that you are that you donated and what you donated. And that's how you get into the thing. You don't have to like, comment, subscribe. You don't have to tag a million people in the things. You're just donating to St. Jude, and you're automatically entered into the spin to win. So that is the big announcements. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Okay, there we go. All right. So sorry, my phone was about to die. I had to charge it up and cut the car on. So that is it for all my live updates. Let me go back into the Chizzy chats because I stopped looking at the screen for a second. I'm so sorry. Let me go back to the Chizzy chats just in case y'all said something. Let's see. Missy said that's the video I shared with my sister we talked about. Oh, dope. Oh, okay. Coach, thanks for tapping in. I appreciate you. God bless you, and nothing but support for you. I appreciate you, Coach. Let's see. Jody said, St. Jude is amazing. We have a kiddo in the family that's still alive because of them. Hey, hats off to y'all. I love that's amazing. I'm so glad that, the child in your family survived and made it thanks to the efforts of the St. Jude people. Let's see. FNA on random generator we use on Sunday. We show we could do up to 1,000. Okay, cool. So that's what I'm going to use then. We just donated $100 to St. Jude again this year. It's so sad seeing those children and their families go through. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Same, Mitzi. Like I said, I've been volunteering because I live in Memphis and we have the biggest hospital. I've volunteered for St. Jude since high school because they would have different events where you can volunteer and go to the hospital and help out. Like they might have movie night and where they let the parents go off and do their own thing, have a date night, and all the kids are watching a movie or having popcorn or having a pizza party. And we as volunteers, we get to help, babysit the kids and watch them while their parents have a night off. And it's always fun, but man, is it sad seeing what some of those families go through. But it's I love St. Jude. That's one organization I will always support to the day I die. I'm never gonna not support St. Jude. That's my organization. Let's see. AJ said super awesome, Elias. Like the Golden Girl said, thank you for being a friend. Yeah. So that's one of many. That's one of many fundraising. Also, I will be ordering. Y'all know these bracelets like we as the kids have that they give away and stuff like that. I will be ordering Shed Yourself vlogs specific of these, and I will be selling them as well for fundraising. So throughout the year, because the race isn't till December, so we have time to raise the money. So after the Spin to Win prize event happened, I'm going to have these. So if people ever want, let's say, I haven't decided the price on them, but I'm thinking to cover shipping and enough money to donate back to St. Jude, I'm thinking $5, at most $10 because of shipping, have to pay shipping. But these bracelets, you know, between $5, maybe, because I want to sell them at least, for the bracelet itself, maybe $1 or $2. Because that's what I'm gonna do locally when I do my reptile events or when I vend or do photo shoots. I'm gonna have these bracelets, and I'll be like, "Yo, for $1 or for $2, you get this bracelet," and that money goes straight to St. Jude. So for those who want to ship these out, for me to ship bracelets like these out, and it will have Shed Yourself vlogs on it on one side and St. Jude on the other. Um, um, for y'all supporting. If y'all want a bracelet like this, um, that's going to be a different fundraiser where y'all, cash out me or Venmo me. I got to set up a Venmo account, $5 or whatever, and I will ship these off to y'all. Or if we meet at a reptile show, I'll be at the Southeast Reptile Show in Atlanta. I will be at Tinley in October, and I'll be at not Daytona, but the NARBC St. Louis. So I will have these bracelets. Donate to St. Jude or donate, give me $1 or $2 to put towards the St. Jude, and we'll get those bracelets out. So that's going to be another fundraising effort. I'm going to have multiple different fundraising efforts to raise this money. And either way, whether I raise all the money or I have to pay for some of it myself, the money's going to be raised. The money's going to be raised regardless. And whether I'm paying out of pocket or whether, the community support and donate, which y'all can. But either way, the money's going to be raised, and I'm running the race in December, the 5K in December. So It's going to happen. I'm super excited. Again, the announcement for the Spin to Win will be posted on Instagram with all the details of where you can donate. The link to my St. Jude. I'm going to put the link to my St. Jude fundraiser in the description of all my YouTube videos, as well as the description, the bio in my Instagram. It'll be where you can just go straight and click on it and see you straight to my fundraising page. And that way, you can easily click it, donate your $10, donate your $20, whatever the Lord puts on your heart to donate. And then again, you send me the screenshot of your donation, the confirmation, and you will be added into the Spin to Win. And I will give y'all a couple of weeks, maybe a month, maybe the whole month of June I'll give. And then when the deadline happens and we close it off, the Spin to Win, I will announce the winner on one of the Snake Cinema podcast episodes, because that gets all the views and attractions. And then we will announce the winner. And if you won, you will get that merch pack, the Shed Yourself Vlogs t-shirt, chest sling bag, hat, and Croc shoes. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be super dope. And I'm super excited. All for the kids of St. Jude. Super, super excited. Let's see. Oh, Tinley's going to be Coach Tinley is going to be, it's going to be a vibe. It's going to be great. So many people are coming to the October Tinley, and I can't wait to be there. Let's see. Aw, my mom name was Jody. Well, still is. She's just not here anymore. Just gave you a follow. And see, we all connected. We all connected because we family. We family. But anywho's, that's it for this live today, this monthly live. Thank y'all for tapping in. Those in the chats who tapped in. Replay gang, hashtag replay gang. Watch the whole way through and be ready. Be ready for when I officially announce the Spin to Win, the fundraiser, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be great, and I'm super, super excited. I'm super excited about the breeding pairing that I'm doing, the Kazi Gene. I'm super excited about all the photo shoot opportunities we're doing this summer. It's going to be fun. Creative Reptiles. Y'all going to see me posting a lot on both YouTube videos as well as Instagram, because we're going to be booked and busy all summer long. And again, if you're not following my second channel, Shed Yourself Vlogs channel, please give that a follow. I've been at 47 subscribers for the past 3 or 4 months, and I would love for that number to go up. I would love to at least be in the 50s, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support, and it's good. Y'all have a great, great, great week, a great Memorial Day weekend. Let's see. I love what you do for the kids. 35 years coaching young folks. Dope, dope. That's what's up. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, Fred and AJ. Thank you, Mitzi. Let's see. HRA, you in and out. Yeah. I got 2 HRAs now. I got a blackhead HRA, and I got my HRA Het Monarch that I got from Tommy at Inca class. I like HRA. I love it. I just like giving Prophecy a hard time because it's just fun to tease him. But I love HRA. That's a dope gene. And I love what it do to certain combos. But anywho's, more on that later. I do have more vlogs coming on this channel already in the docket. One on Wednesday, one on Friday, and that is it. Anyways, I'm gonna have a good rest of my day. I hope y'all do too. God bless y'all. Happy Memorial Day weekend. Rest in peace to all the fallen soldiers. And yeah, tell everybody what Keys say. Tell everybody you love them. Call your mother and get up off my phone. Peace.